What is going on, guys? Today I'm here with a cool DVD set. It's Raw 20. It's a 12 disc set. Celebrate 20 years of non-stop action. Raw's 20th anniversary collection. The 20 greatest episodes, uncut and unedited. So this was a 2013 release. All of these ones you can see on the network, truly unedited. But let's take a look at some of these here. So disc 1 is Raw Facts and Figures. And the first disc, which is this, has 2 episodes of Raw on it. It has the May 17th, 1993 episode. That's the one with Michaels versus Marty Jannetty, and the one where the 1-2-3 Kid defeats Razor Ramon. See if you guys can see it. There you go. Picture's not all that clear, but then the second episode is September 6, 1996. Psycho Sid versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Wildman Mark Mero versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Those are 2 quarterfinal matches for the Intercontinental title tournament. Alex the Pug Porte versus Mankind, and then Shawn Michaels versus Goldust for the WWF title. This is interesting right here because then you get episode 198 and 199. You get the episode from February 24th, 1997, and then the one when they're in Germany. It says February 26th, 97, but it's actually March 3rd when it aired. The February 24th one was the ECW takeover with the Godwins and the New Blackjacks, Big Stevie, Cool Little Guido, Undertaker, Farouk, Tommy Dreamer, Devon Dudley. And the March 3rd, 97 one has Bret Hart versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Owen Hart versus the British Bulldog, Psycho Sid versus Mankind, the Sultan versus Flash Funk, Rocky Maivia versus Vader. Yeah, they had the European title match, Owen versus Bulldog. That's actually a really good episode. Then you actually had a total of 4 episodes from 97. You get episode 219, July 21st, 1997. You get Vader versus Ken Shamrock. Well, this was the flag match, the night that I think Michael stuck the Canadian flag up his nose. The Hart Foundation versus Stone Cold, Dude Love, and The Undertaker. Nothing really else notable, it looks like. Then you get September 22nd, 1997, the first night that Stone Cold Steve Austin stunned Mr. McMahon in Madison Square Garden. You had a Falls Count Anywhere match, Hunter Hearst Helmsley versus Cactus Jack. Owen versus Pillman. Bret Hart versus Goldust. Next up, you get April 13th, 1998. Stone Cold Steve Austin's. This is disc 4 now that we're moving on to right here. You get episode 255. This is actually the first Raw where they beat Nitro after like 82 weeks, I believe it was. And you had Austin versus McMahon for the very first time. And all of these discs look the exact same. Only thing that changes on it is the disc number. See? All of the discs are the exact same. And it also had the January 4th, 1999 episode of Raw, which is iconic. That'll put butts in the seat. The Raw that ended up getting the WWE to win the Monday Night Wars. Ken Shamrock versus Steve Blackman. Triple H versus Mankind entered into the Rumble. The Rock versus Mankind for the WWE title in a no DQ match. Hardcore title match. Pretty good Road Dogg versus Al Snow. You get the Go Home Show to WrestleMania 15 up here with the beer bath, which is awesome to see. Jeff Jarrett and Owen Hart versus The Brood. Rock versus Mankind. Paul White versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Then you get the May 10th, 1999 episode of Raw. I wish it would have included the dark match between Owen Hart and Kurt Angle. But that was the highest rated Raw ever. Episode 311, May 10th, 99. You had Undertaker, Triple H, and Shane versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and Mr. McMahon in the main event. Paul Bearer versus The Big Show. You get disc 6 now. We move on. We get March 26, 2001. The night that that WWE purchased WCW, and it actually does have a Chris Benoit mention right here. It says the Hardy Boys and Chris Benoit versus Edge, Christian, and Kurt Angle. I think there was a promo that was edited out earlier in the night between those two guys, between Angle and what's his name, Benoit. But yeah, Rock and Austin versus Undertaker and Kane. That looked like it was a hell of a match. That's actually the go home show to Mania 17 as well, the night that WCW was purchased. Then you have November 24th, 2003, which was Raw Roulette from Salt Lake City, Utah. Evolution versus Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho in the main event. Goldberg versus Triple H. Randy Orton versus Sergeant Slaughter. Lita versus Victoria in a cage. Matt Hardy and Christian versus Bubba Ray and Garrison Cade in a Strange Bedfellows match. A handicap Singapore King. Then you get, if you want the cheaper version, you get Raw Homecoming on its own disc. You get Raw Homecoming right here on this disc. You get the SmackDown match, but it doesn't show his entrance in anything that praises him is out. But you had the 30-minute Iron Man match between Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels. Loser leaves Raw Money in the Bank ladder match. Edge versus Matt Hardy. Then you get Carlito and Chris Masters versus Triple H and Flair. A 3-on-2 Bra and Panties match. A SmackDown match. Rey Mysterio, Chris Benoit and Batista versus JBL, Christian, and Eddie Guerrero. Then you get John Cena versus Eric Bischoff. SmackDown's 15th anniversary show, December 10th, 2007. There you see Hogan and Hornswoggle posing. Jannetty versus Kennedy. Evolution versus Rated RKO and Umaga. Jeff Jarrett versus Carlito. And Rhodes and Holly versus Cade and Murdoch. You get King of the Ring 2008 in its entirety, April 21st, 2008. 2 first-round matches, 4 first-round matches, 2 semifinal matches. Hillary Clinton versus Barack Obama. Then you get an 8-man tag in the main event. Triple H, John Cena, and the Brothers of Destruction versus Randy Orton, JBL, Edge, and Chavo Guerrero. Okay, yep. And now this is the free-for-all. A 3-hour Raw on June 15, 2009, which was a really, really good show. You had Jericho versus Mysterio, Tommy Dreamer versus Christian for the ECW title, a fatal 4-way for the WWE title, John Cena versus Triple H versus Randy Orton versus Big Show, CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy versus Edge for the world title, a 10-man battle royal with the winner facing the WWE champion at the Bash. Alright, Disc 11. We're almost at the home stride. Episode 860 from November 16, 2009, the Go Home Show. This was the one where I think Kofi did the boom drop on Orton. But that may be the other one that I may be mistaken. The Miz versus MVP for the United States title. Chris Jericho and Big Show versus John Cena and Undertaker versus DX. This is from Madison Square Garden. I now own March 15th, 2010, and then I own the March 10th, 2010 one from the WrestleMania 26 Blu-ray. But that was WrestleMania Rewind night. Cena versus Big Show, Michaels versus Jericho, Triple H versus Orton. You had Kingston versus Big Show, Maurice versus Kelly, and Gorgeous George was announced as the Hall of Fame inductee, which is pretty cool to have. Then we get to the final disc, and we get the June 27, 2011 episode of Raw, which is the infamous pipe bomb. And then you get the April 2nd, 2012, so Brock Lesnar's return the night after WrestleMania 28, which is pretty cool. You know, this set overall is pretty cool. You know, you got some cool artwork in there. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's a pretty good set. I think it's a highly recommended set. I definitely recommend it. The approximate runtime is 31 hours, so I wish they'd have made a SmackDown set like this, but with the network, there was really no point. But it really would have been cool. You know, the fact that they made this set, you know, it's... I thought it was going to be a Raw anthology. Like, some people thought it was going to be every episode now. But this does work. The highest rated episode ever, Mania, the night after Mania. This was really, really cool, though. I liked it. You know, you did have some duds in there. Like, the September 6th, 96 one didn't really seem like it would have been a good episode. I just feel like they had to fit some room in there. 97 was showing some love, though, with 4 episodes. Surprising to me, there was only 1 episode from 98. There was 3 from 99. And then they skipped over 2002. Like, there was not a single episode from 02 on this set, which kind of disappointed me because 02 had some good Raw episodes and some good Raw matches. But, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. I'm out.